All right, and welcome to Chakra Yoga 3. So this class is very different than our first and our second chakra yoga classes. So our first chakra yoga was all about our foundation, about safety, connection, and then physically in our practice, it was really slow, heavy movements, really focusing on the lower body. Our first chakra is our legs, our feet, our thighs. And then our second chakra, we build up from that foundation and we find sort of a movement and a flow. So this is an opening of the hips and a flowing movement throughout the entire body. So in our third chakra, our color is yellow, and if you want, you can put your hands on your solar plexus here. The color is yellow, and we're really building from that foundation and that movement and building towards that energy, towards power. So your own personal power, your own passion, and then welcome, Mike, and then your own personal power and passion in creating heat. So that's connected to our fire element and connected to your personal, really sort of your personal passions and personal um, action towards those passions. So physically, get everything closed out here. Sorry about that. Um, so physically in our body, it's more of a heated practice. So today you will get a little bit more of a workout, but I promise it'll be more restorative when we get to our fourth chakra and the heart chakra. So building that strength and that heat in the body, especially with our core. So if you have your cinnamon or your peppermint oils, you can grab those. Those are the essential oils connected with our third chakra. And really all you'll need today is maybe a blanket or a bolster to sit on, and then any kind of block that you could use would be great. So welcome. So we're going to start in Sukhasana, simple cross-legged pose. And as we get started, just create that relaxing environment. Maybe close your eyes. And connecting first with that first chakra, just feeling that rooting down through the hips. And then that rising up through the crown of the head. Just a few deep breaths here, just feeling that stillness, taking our awareness away from all of those outside distractions into the room. And from our first chakra, start just to feel a rising up. Just that opening through the hips of our second chakra. And then rising all the way up into our solar plexus, seeing the color yellow. As we're going to find a nice big inhale, bringing our arms up overhead. And then exhale, bringing our hands all the way through heart center, just feeling that force of the hands pressing in on one another. Inhaling up. Exhaling. Inhaling up. Feeling the length of the body. Inhaling up, and this time exhale, take the Hands on our elbows. Nice big inhale, rising up. And then exhale, we're going to turn towards the right and exhale forcefully out the mouth or out the nose. And you're going to do this somewhat quickly. So you'll inhale. So if you feel lightheaded at any time, you can just find your own natural breath or go slower. It's really building that heat in our core. And slowing the movement down. Nice. And palms to open, just feeling that vibration of the movement throughout the body. Nice big inhale, bringing our arms overhead, hands at heart center, really pressing the palms together, pressing the thumb together, building that heat, that strength through the palms. Nice big inhale, this time take it up and over. Out through the mouth, inhaling. Out through the mouth and inhaling. Out through the mouth. Nice, bring our hands up. Hands to the shoulders, nice big inhale. This time opposite direction, exhaling out through the nose. Going at your own rhythm, your own pace. And slowing down. Nice, bring it all the way back towards center, palms open. Just notice the sensations, the vibrations, the heat. Nice, bring our fingertips behind, just switch the cross of the legs. Nice big inhale, bringing the arms up, really root down through the hip bones, and then bring our fingertips over towards the right. So one fingertip down and the other over. Let the shoulder release back, rooting down to the opposite hip, reaching through the pinky. Feel those lower ribs come towards the upper ribs, relax the head. So part of the physical yoga practice for the third chakra is really feeling the spine move in all directions. So forward bends, back bends, side bends, twist. Now pressing down onto the mat, take it all the way up, and then turning the navel hand on the knee and find that nice deep twist. So expanding the collarbone. Nice big inhale, bringing those arms up and over, switch the cross of the legs. Nice big inhale, lifting up, rooting down through the sit bones, exhaling over towards the side. Shoulders down and back. Reach from that sit bone, feel it rooted down, and then reach all the way through the pinky. You may feel the chest sort of naturally collapsing. Roll the heart up, reach through the pinky, relax the head. So each breath, really feeling an expansion through the side ribs. So our third chakra is associated with our ribs, our solar plexus, our digestive organs, connected to blood sugar control, diabetes, digestive issues. Go ahead and take that hand all the way down, turning that into a twist. So turning from the navel, fingertips behind, broadening the collarbone. Each inhale, feel a lengthening, and exhale, twist. big inhale, bring it all the way back towards center. Find a nice comfortable seat. And go ahead and place your hands on your low belly. So moving into Bhastrika, so another heat building breath. So we're gonna inhale and then exhale. So as we exhale, we'll just feel sort of a contraction and a pulsing of the stomach. So inhale is natural and exhale is that pulsation. So if you feel any kind of release during this, any kind of coughing, sneezing, anything, let it out. Like that's your body, your central nervous system saying like all that trapped energy is going away. So nice big inhale here and then exhale. Natural breath. Inhaling and exhaling through both nostrils. I'm going to do another round. If for any reason that didn't feel good to your body, you can just find your own natural inhale and exhale. So hand on our belly. Natural inhale, and then as we exhale, feeling that contraction in the navel region. Inhale and exhale. Just noticing any sensations in the body. Inhaling and exhaling. I said when you feel ready, we'll gently just roll over onto our hands and our knees and come all the way over onto our belly. Or all the way over onto our hands and knees. So go ahead and take a moment to really spread your hands out on the mat. So feeling that connection with the mat, knees back behind the hips. So feeling that grounding in. So much of the third chakra is taking that strength of our foundation, right? And then moving with movement, moving towards our purpose or our goal. So we root down to rise up. So just let this natural flow of our breath on our inhale, lifting our heart, on our exhale, rounding the spine. So really moving now into second chakra, that flow and movement with the body and with the breath. Tailbone releasing down, really lifting up through those shoulders. And then coming to a flat back, bringing our right arm forward and our left leg back. So here, feel the navel moving towards the spine. Imagine you're rooting down through that back foot, extending out through the front arm, feeling the strength and the power of the third chakra. So our deficiency in the first chakra, the third chakra, may be seen as any kind of like really weakness in the body or weakness in the mind, passiveness, being tired, diabetes, digestive disorders. Nice big inhale, expand, exhale, curling it. At any time, you can always bring the arm or the leg in. And this time holding. Great, take both hands down. Great, and then let's just relax the wrist. Go ahead and sink back, letting the arms rest by the heels. Bring it all the way back up, rounding up. Inhale, feel that heart lifting up. Exhale, round. Inhaling lift. Exhaling round. This time, inhaling lift, take that right leg back, left arm up, or the opposite. So an excessiveness in our third chakra may be seen as being like overly dominating or controlling or just constantly active. Can't sit still. And that balanced version of the third chakra is a mastery of knowledge, a mastery of the balance of action and stillness. Nice big inhale here. Exhale, curl in. Nice, and bring it all the way back towards center. All right, we're going to go ahead and turn those toes under. And just feel a little hovering of the knees, pressing into the hands, and then slowly start to shift the hips back. So thinking about down dog as a third chakra practice, really feel the strength through the legs. Feel the strength through the arms. Nice, and then soften the knees. Nice and slow. Start to bring the hands all the way towards the belly. Relax the head, soften the knees, and bring it all the way up. The shoulders all the way up towards the ears, and exhaling out through the mouth. Nice. One more time. Inhaling. You know, my head was cut off last class. Let's see if we can fix that this time. So just standing in Tadasana. Inhaling those shoulders up towards the ears. And exhaling those shoulders down. Great. And then rooting down through our feet. Sorry about that. I'm going to give you guys some motion sickness there. Maybe rooting down through our feet. Finding Tadasana. So bringing our hands on our low back, like on our sides. And go ahead and widen your stance just a little bit. This is called our superhero pose. And there's even been some research on this. If you do this pose for like 30 seconds before a big meeting, you feel more empowered and confident. So we'll try it out. So hands behind our back, nice big inhale, lift the chest. Chin lift, shoulders down and back. Like you're super, like I can do anything, right? Each inhale feeling an expansion of the chest. And exhale feeling that rooting down. One more time. And exhale. Nice. Really relax your arms. Beautiful. Nice big inhale, bring our arms up. And exhale, just take it out nice and wide. I think my head is still cut off. Sorry about that, guys. So go ahead and take that nice wide stance. We're going to move into warrior one. So we'll start to bring one leg towards the side of the mat and the other leg towards the other side of the mat. So our hips, like my hips right now, are facing one direction towards the wall. Now really root down to that back pinky toe and allow the knee to guide over the second and third toe. And as you do this, you may even want to wiggle that front foot out. Now feel this hugging in, feel this energy, the strength, hugging in through the legs as your waist just sort of floats up. Nice big inhale, bringing our arms overhead. Full breath. Keep those side ribs engaged. So our third chakra is about striving towards a passion, towards a goal, and putting action towards that. So we're going to bring our hands forward. Great, and like almost like you're aiming towards a goal. So put a goal in your mind's eye, like whatever comes to mind. A way of being, something you want to accomplish in the next 6 months, anything that comes to mind. Have that in your mind's eye. Nice big inhale. Pulling the arm back. Exhale out through the mouth. Inhaling again. And exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. Nice. Float that arm all the way up. Bring that back leg where it's in line with the front leg. So the heel and the arch are in one line. Okay, we're going to guide this knee again over the second and third toe. Keep this thigh back. Sink the hips. Floating the arms up. Take our gaze or our drishti down our fingertips. Nice big inhale, lifting the heart. Exhaling down. Inhaling, lifting. Exhale down. Inhale, lifting. Exhale. This time take the elbow all the way down. Roll this chest up and back. Keep the lower body nice and light and long. All right, bringing our arms overhead. Reach from the pinky all the way through the back foot. Relax the head. Full breath. Side angle pose. And then taking the arm up. Soften this knee. Slowly start to straighten the leg. Be mindful not to put any pressure on the knee. You may use your block here. Great, go ahead and take the hand on the hip. Readjust. Kneecap is rolling up. Feel an expansion through the underbody. Roll the arm up. If this has any discomfort in your shoulder, just place it here on your hip, or you may find a bind. Let the neck relax. So triangle pose, Trikonasana equal, so reaching out equally in all angles. Great, so go ahead and soften that knee. Take the hand all the way down. That's gotta feel good, right? Take the knee down. Great, and then we're gonna go ahead and straighten this front leg out just for a moment. Relax the head, relax the neck. So our healing practices are all about the sun, sunbathing, heat. Go ahead and bring this leg all the way back and then check in. Maybe down dog, cat cow, or child's pose. And also just the like lighting candles, making a fire, standing up for yourself, and working towards your passion. Great, slowly walk the hands all the way towards the feet, soften the knees, relax the head. Just give it a little shake. Rooting down to the feet, take it all the way up. Nice big inhale, bringing the shoulders towards the ears. Exhale out to the mouth. Nice, nice big wide stance again, moving towards the other side. Great, and turning the toes in the opposite direction. Guiding that knee down the second and third toe, rooting down from that back pinky toe all the way through the back heel. Maybe lift the front heel, feeling all of those muscles engaged. And then let the feet come down. Nice big inhale, floating the arms up. And bring that goal into mind's eye again. Bring our arms forward. Nice big inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. Nice. Floating the arms all the way up. Widening that stance. Bringing the leg back. And then guiding that knee down the second and third toe. Thigh comes back. Floating the arms up, just find your drishti, your gaze. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Inhaling up and exhaling down. This time bringing the arm into side angle, rolling the shoulder back, the belly is long, reaching through the pinky. All the way through that back foot. So our third chakra is really develops from about 14 months or 18 months through 4 years of age. And again in later adolescence, 14 years all the way to 21, where we're really like making our mark in the world. Great, and then slowly start to straighten the leg. Knees stay soft, hand on a block or your leg. Roll those lower ribs to the upper ribs. Triangle pose. Remember, we can have our hand on our hip. We can have it behind, or we can have it floating up. So just feel that equal expansion all throughout the body. Be mindful of the knee. Nice. Go ahead and soften the knee. Bring that arm all the way down, knee down. And then we're going to straighten that front leg. So really feel that hip pulling back and relaxing over the hamstring. All right, release that leg all the way back, check in. So see what you need. Maybe it's a cat-cow, maybe it's a child's pose, maybe it's a down dog. And just bring it all the way back towards hands and knees. Bring that right leg back. So really feel the length all the way through the back of the leg. Feel the navel start to engage. And then bring the opposite leg back. So just staying in plank. So a choice here, you can have your knees down, your knees up, or you can alternate legs. Bringing one leg up, staying for a breath, and then the other leg up. So whichever variation works for you. Wherever you're at, go and take both feet down or take the knees down. Elbows straight back, we're gonna lower down. Nice, release the toes. Relax the hips. Just feel that little shimmy side to side. Then we're gonna raise up our upper body into Sphinx pose. So if you it's something you always can try later on. If you have a foam roller, if you have a tennis ball, you can roll this area all through your belly, just nourishing those digestive organs. And you can even do it now with your hand if you'd like. And switching sides. And then bringing those elbows. You may choose to stay right here or take the fingertips out wide, the arms a little longer away from you into seal pose. So really stretching through the belly, rolling the shoulders back. Nice, and then nice and slow, come all the way down. Bring our hands to the side. And then curling all the way back and around, bringing our knees up. And then our hands on our shins. And just feel a lifting up, shoulders down and back. Just take a moment and pause. Just notice your breath. And then grabbing your block, or maybe even 2 blocks. Right? And if you don't have any blocks, that's okay. So we're going to lift our blocks up. If we don't have our blocks, you can have just your hands pressing together. Feeling a lifting back, like you're rolling back, shoulders still up, navel in. And then start to turn over to one side. So really feeling the blocks pressing together. Inhale back towards center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale here all the way up. And exhale, just placing the blocks down. Nice, just upright, child's pose, finding that rest. So the gift of our third chakra is that outward shining, the confidence, and a mastery. Also like a mastery of knowledge. So knowledge is very nourishing and healing to the third chakra. Knowledge is power, right? So lifting the hearts up, nice big inhale. So leaning back again. So imagining that string tied to the chest. Maybe you have one leg up, maybe you have the other leg up. So your choice. We can always be right here. Nice big inhale. And exhale, take the legs down, take the hands behind, and then lifting the hips up. Let the head fall back. Exhale out the mouth. All right, inhaling, lifting the heart. Navasana, maybe one leg, maybe both legs. Exhaling, taking the hands back, lifting the hips. Exhale out the mouth. One more time. Inhaling, maybe one leg, maybe both. Rolling back, lifting the chin. And exhaling, lifting the hips. Out through the mouth. Nice. Take it all the way back down. Good to go. Go ahead and rolling all the way over on those ankles. All the way into child's pose. So sinking those hips. Bringing those fingertips nice and long. And then feeling the hands heavy. So starting to feel rolling all the way up. All the way up. Shoulders towards the ears. Exhaling. Nice. Bringing one leg out. And then rooting from our knee all the way up through the crown of the head. Lifting from the pinky. Be mindful of the kneecap. Exhaling, reaching towards the side. Finding all that space in the side body. And then floating the arm all the way up. Taking the hand right out from the knee, a little bit past the shoulder, and then letting the top arm float up. You may just choose to stay right here. Bring the arm overhead. Or if you choose, you can take the leg out long. So other healing practices for the third chakra is our strength building poses in general, things that are strength, and then just speaking up for yourself. Serving towards your passion, your purpose. All right, go ahead and take that leg all the way down, arm down. And then checking in. Maybe a down dog, maybe a cat-cow, maybe a child's pose. Just reconnect with that breath in the back body. And then feeling the hands heavy, just start to roll it up. Bringing those shoulders all the way towards the ears. And exhaling. Nice. Bringing the opposite leg out. Kneecaps up. Rooting from the knee all the way through that side body. Reaching through the pinky. And then exhaling. Relax the head. Be mindful that there's no weight on the kneecap. And then really sort of roll that lower ribs towards the upper ribs again. And as you breathe, each inhale, feel an expansion of the side ribs. Floating the arm all the way up and over. And maybe we just stay right here, feeling the length in the side body, or if you choose, you can raise the leg and raise the arm. Right, releasing the leg, releasing the arm. Nice, and then just checking in. Maybe a down dog, maybe a cat-cow, or maybe a child's pose. And we're slowly going to come all the way down onto our belly. Just take a moment to rest. Just giving the hips a little shimmy on the mat. And then bringing our legs together. And just start to bend the knees. So it's like you're making a footprint up towards the ceiling. Then reach our arms back. So you'll keep your head nice and straight. I'm turning mine, but just try to listen instead of watching so your head stays nice and neutral, and I'll do my best to describe. So you're gonna reach, first just to start with, we're just gonna sort of lift our knees up just a little bit, our legs stay glued, and reach our arms back. So shoulders are reaching away from the ears. Full breath. And then relax the arms, relax the legs. You can make a little pillow for your head if that feels good. Maybe turning your head in the opposite direction. And then bringing your legs back together, gluing those legs together. And this time we're going to reach back again. And if you choose, maybe you even grab the ankles. And you can use a strap here. So you'll roll the chest up and maybe even lift the knees an inch or so. On each inhaling, almost feel a rocking of the chest up. And exhaling, a releasing down. And then releasing the head, placing the feet all the way towards the back of the body. And release the leg. Release both legs. Take your knees just a little bit wider. Shimmy those hips, legs up. And feeling a little sort of backwards windshield wiper. And take it all the way back towards center. Release the legs long. And take our hands to our side. And as we're moving in slow motion, we start to bring the tailbone towards our heels. If we have a bolster or a blanket, we can take the bolster right between our knees and just start to sink our hips back and let our head rest on our bolster or a pillow. Just starting to slow down the breath, slow down the movements. Our head is here centered or just alternating between each side. And then gently moving the bolster off to the side. And coming all the way down on the mat, making sure you have your block, your blanket, just everything you need. Just finding neutral, feeling that low back, press into the mat and the hands on the belly. You're going to press into the feet and just start to shift the hips over towards the right. Let the left leg come long, and then with our right leg, we'll guide the knee across our body. So feel this hip dropping down, and our knee here could rest on a bolster or a blanket. Both shoulders are resting on the ground. And then with our bottom leg, this is optional. If it feels good, you can just start to bend that knee and bring your foot up towards the hand. And ooh, it just got a little cramp, so just shake it out if you do. So you're feeling your foot pull, like you're pulling your foot away, but the knee is moving down. Guiding the knee away. So this is a yin pose called cat's pulling its tail. So we're going to stay here for about another minute. So just allow your muscles to relax as much as possible. Allowing your body to just settle in. So the third chakra is connected to the Cherokee core value of strong individual character. So the strength of being who you are, standing up for what you believe in, your purpose, your passion. Releasing the bottom leg, guiding the top leg up. And first we'll just realign the hips. And place our feet wide, arms out to a T, and just feel gentle windshield wiper. One knee coming down and then the other knee. Bringing it all the way back towards center. Switching your hips to the opposite side, extending the right leg long, left knee in, and then across the body. Feeling that hip drop down. And if you choose, you can bend the knee, grabbing the foot. It's just optional. So the third chakra is connected to the I statement of I can. I can and I will. Releasing the foot. Releasing the knees back towards center, realigning the hips. And this time, pressing the thighs away, low back on the mat. And then grabbing your block. And if you don't have a block, you can just use a bolster or a blanket. I'm going to start to press that low back in and just start to roll the hips up. Let's do that one or two more times, just feeling each vertebrae. And keeping the hips lifted. We're going to take the block right underneath the tailbone and let it rest back down, and then just pause for a moment. Let the knees rest in on one another. Feel the low back relaxing. And you could just choose, you may just choose to stay right here. Or if you'd like, take one leg up. And then you can alternate 4 breaths each. Or take both legs up. Just letting all that blood flow and settle energy come down into our second and third chakras. Relax the toes, relax the fingers. And at any time, you could bring one leg down, and then the other leg down. And just let the knees rest. Or just feel free to stay with your legs up. Letting your knees rest in on one another. And wherever you're at, we'll all come down, one leg at a time. And then press into our feet, lift our hips, and release our hips all the way down. And then nice big inhale to stretch through the fingers and the toes. Maybe wiggle the fingers and toes. And then check in with your body for any pose it may need now. Maybe a hip opener or a twist or another inversion. And then we're going to set ourselves up for relaxation. So if you have a bolster, you can take the bolster a long ways on the spine and let a blanket come to the head. And to start with, we can allow our legs to be in Supta Baddha Konasana, just letting the openness through our knees, and then let our head relax, our heart lifted up, just feeling the length of the spine on the body. If you have an eye pillow, or even sometimes I'll use a sock, right? A clean sock. Just place it over your eyes. And just feel the weight of the body start to release into the mat. And then maybe even feel that power of all that subtle energy circulating through the body. When you're ready, you can always extend the legs Adjust yourself to where you're completely and totally comfortable. Just resisting any temptation to move. Giving yourself permission to do absolutely nothing. So balancing all that strength and fire with rest and stillness. Recharging your battery for your next day's battles. As you're resting in Shavasana, feel free just to keep the body still and just let these words pass by. Third chakra affirmations. I honor the power within me. I take responsibility of my life. I make my own decisions with confidence and conviction. I give myself permission to be my authentic self. I am worthy and empowered. I am motivated and proactive. I can. And taking a deep breath in, start to move your fingers and your toes. Just bringing your awareness back into the room. And when you feel ready, gently roll over onto your side, into the fetal position, knees into the chest, head resting on the hands. Just taking a moment to feel gratitude for taking time out to nourish yourself today, and gratitude for all that you have in life. Coming all the way up to any comfortable seat, just place our hands together, rubbing our hands, creating heat and energy. And then cup our eyes and gently wash our face or our hair, feeling refreshed. And with our hands at heart center, namaste, tohi, peace. So thanks for coming, guys. I'm going to stop recording.